Today, we're looking at installing the Everest rubber strap with curved ends on the Rolex Explorer 124270. The Everest strap we're looking at today comes in two pieces and uses the original hardware from the Rolex Explorer 124270. The strap I'm using is a 4-link by 6-link strap for my 6.75-inch wrist. The Everest strap has 19mm curved end links that fit the Rolex Explorer 124270 absolutely perfectly. The clasp end of the strap tapers down to 14mm, letting you use the original hardware that came with your Rolex Explorer 124270. Let's get into installing this onto the watch. When installing the Everest strap onto your watch, you're going to be using a lot of the same hardware that came with your watch originally. The Everest strap also uses the original clasp from Rolex, giving you a seamless integration into your watch. The first thing you're going to want to do is take your bracelet and open up your Easy Link. This will give you a little bit more access into the screws that we need to take out. The Rolex Explorer uses screws in the bracelet to hold the links together. In the next step, we're going to be removing 2 screws to attach the Everest strap to the original Rolex clasp. On one side, you take out this screw here, and then on the other side, you take out this one right here. Now, we're almost ready to connect the strap. The last thing we have to do is remove the spring bars so that we can take off the bracelet. When you're doing this, make sure that you're using the right tools and you're very careful because you don't want to scratch your case back or your lugs. When removing spring bars, I like to use a spring bar plier tool similar to this. It allows you to safely remove the spring bars without really scratching up or damaging your case. Now that the entire bracelet is removed and I've spent 20 minutes on trying to find where the spring bar launched into, we can go into the next step of removing the clasp so it's ready to use with our new strap. Once again, the links on the bracelet are held together by little screws that we have to remove. We're going to be taking this screw here out and then removing this screw here as well. So let's just go ahead and get that done now. Now we start reassembling everything with the Everest rubber strap. First, we're going to take our clasp and open it up. Here you have both of your ends that you need to connect your Everest strap to your clasp. So let's just get that done. At this point, your Everest strap should be connected to your original Rolex clasp. When you're putting everything together, make sure that your clasp closes properly and is above your rubber strap. If you don't do this now, you're going to run into some problems after. And now we have our strap complete with the original clasp. At this step, we're just going to keep going in reverse using the original spring bars that we have along with our Everest strap to attach it back to the head of the watch. Once again, I'm going to be using spring bar plier tools to make it easy to put the strap back onto the watch. Let's get these spring bars inserted into the end links of the Everest strap so we can connect it back to the case of the watch. And now we're ready to connect it back to the watch the same way we took it off. And there we go. In just a few simple steps, your Everest strap is now attached to your Rolex Explorer 124270 and ready to get onto your wrist. And here we are with the watch and strap on my 6.75-inch wrist using the original clasp and hardware to connect it. I personally love this strap, and I think it's the great combination for summer. Tell me what you think about yours.